Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the Tennis channel. Today I got an opportunity to play test tennis rackets from Volkl, which is a German brand, and they have been in tennis market for very long time, but I don't think they are as popular as other brands for some reason. I don't see many people using their rackets as well as the pros, and I've never actually played with one myself. Well, let me know in the comment if you are a fan of Volkl tennis. Okay, I got 3 rackets to review today, starting from light to heavy one. Here we got a Volkl V1 Pro, Volkl 10 320 grams, and C10 Pro 2022. Well, I just knew that they have so many products to offer, scrolling in the Tennis Warehouse website. And before we go to the court, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Alright, let's start with the lightest racket. The Volkl Volkl V1 Pro, 99 square inches head size, medium beam, 305 grams unstrung, high stiffness and medium swing weight. Well, looking at the spec, it suggests that this racket is a twinner modern racket. The feel of the racket and how it plays are also a typical modern racket. The frame is firm, feels somewhat like a Wilson shift, lively string bed, good access to power and spin, and the racket is easy to swing and maneuverable. On the baseline, the V1 Pro is fast. It's powerful to the degree. I think the power level is just a bit less than the Shift 300. The sweet spot is medium. I don't think it offers like massive sweet spot like on the head gravity, but it's like okay, I can hit the sweet spot most of the time, so no issues on that. I can get a good topspin on my forehand. Launch angle is medium on neutral shots, but I do have options to go higher than that when needed more time and percentage. On the backhand, I feel better than average. The power doesn't drop much on this side. It has good pops, but not like impressive. The thing I don't like is the backhand slice. I don't feel very good and confident slicing the ball. What the racket lacks is the plow, probably because of the swing weight is just at 316. And yes, I can weight it up to around 320 plus, and that could increase the stability when dealing with heavy ball as well. On the control, it's average. There are many times that it didn't go as commanded. I find myself hitting long and wide when I'm not supposed to. On the serve, I can pull off a powerful first serve. The percentage is good, don't need much of the adjustments. And at the net, it's pretty fast, very maneuverable, good punch, but on the touch shots, I feel like it's far from the feel of control-rendered frame. So do I like this racket? I mean, I can play with it no problem, but it doesn't wow me on any department. I think I can find many rackets in this spec that I play better with. For example, Wilson Shift, Yonex E-Zone, you name it. Who this racket is for? I would say intermediate and up, all court, baseline game, top spin game. Next one on the line is the Volkl 10 320. This one is a thin beam, 90 square inches head size, 320 gram unstrung, headlight balance, high stiffness, medium swing weight, 16 by 19 pattern. Okay, this one feels more old school than the Volkl V1 Pro. It feels somewhat like a Pro Staff to me. The frame is firm and solid, very responsive string bed. It doesn't pocket the ball that long, rather shooting them out with confidence. The racket is not very forgiving. It has a small sweet spot. It's not very comfortable, and I got a bit of a pain on my left wrist, which is my typical sensitive point, especially when hitting off sweet spot on my backhand. It's a bit jarring. The racket doesn't give as easy power as the V1 Pro. It's more of a linear progression, like a box beam type of racket. But the plow is really good because of the weight. I can hit the ball with a lot faster pace, and I don't need to go full swing. Just 70% take back and follow through works pretty well. It's like doing less for more. The spin is average, medium to low launch angle. I can get some top spin through the ball on my forehand. It doesn't require like heavy top spin swing path. But I found myself hitting with low percentage shots just above the net level too many times. On the backhand, it feels good striking the ball, but I'm pretty concerned on hitting off the middle. Overall, you need to be accurate on your shot and have good techniques to play with this racket. On the control, this is where the racket shines. I give it 8 out of 10. The C10 offers good control. I rarely find myself hitting long, and I get pretty good accuracy on ball placement, especially on the attack. The things that need to be aware of is hitting late. Because the racket is heavy, you need more time to prepare. Otherwise, the launch angle can be somewhat unpredictable. Mostly it becomes a bit launchy and the ball fly. On the serve, the angle is lower and the first 10 balls go straight into the net. I need to toss the ball back a bit than I usually do, and I cannot get pops and penetration on the first service as much. Do I like this racket? Yes, this is my type of racket, but I'm not gonna play with this as it gives me discomfort. I would rather stick with my blade or the T-Fight. Who this racket is for? Well, obviously advanced player. It's heavyweight and not easy to play with. The last one is the Volkl C10 Pro 2022. This one is a super heavyweight racket with 330 gram unstrung, 98 square inches head size with headlight balance, high swing weight, low stiffness, thin beam, 16x19 pattern. You know what? Now I know why Volkl never been as popular as other brands. One reason might be that the product line is not strong. You know how many times I said the model name previously, and now I still can't recall it 100%. Well, the Volkl V1 Pro, Volkl V10 320, and this one C10 Pro whatever. I mean, it's just a code name that's hard to understand and remember. It's not like Blade, Clash, Speed, Radical, E-Zone, Pure Arrow, etc. etc. On those, if you're familiar with them just a little bit, you have a picture of what that product line stands for. Control, spin, or power, or what. But on this Volkl rackets, well, I have no idea. On this C10 Pro, I'm just gonna keep it brief because it's way too heavy for me anyway, and I don't feel like I can play with it for too long. It's a classic feeling racket. It flex and bend more than the Volkl 10, but still not comfortable. On this one, I feel discomfort on my right elbow instead of left wrist. This racket is all about the plow. It doesn't have spin that much, but I can flatten the ball very well on both wings. So you probably like it if you play mostly flat. What I don't like is the weird pingy noise when hitting. I don't think I have experienced this kind of noise on any other rackets that I playtest before. This is the first time and it's kind of bothering me. On the good side, this racket has good control when hitting flat, but again, need very early preparation to not be late to the ball. Overall, this is not the racket I can play with. This is for advanced, old school, classic flat hitters type of racket. Okay, for the summary, I think Volkl rackets are fine, at least for what I tried today, but I think I have better options in the market that I can choose. I don't feel like any rackets from the 3 stands out on any aspect. Even on the Volkl 10 that I like, it stops me at the discomfort. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.